If you think you don't have time, you're being robbed every single day, and you don't even realize it. There's a brutal truth most people won't tell you. While you're wasting hours on useless tasks, there are people living the exact same 24 hours, but with double the free time. And no, they're not smarter, they just use the right tools. Today, you're about to discover the apps that are literally buying time for millions of Americans every single day. And here's the shocking part. You could be using all of them right now. But be careful. The last one on this list is so powerful, it can completely change how you live your daily life. Let's begin. 10. Google. Keep the end of mental chaos. Have you ever had that feeling of forgetting something important seconds after thinking about it? That's not bad memory. That's overload. Google Keep fixes this in a brutally simple way. Capture anything in seconds. Ideas, tasks, lists, reminders, all in one place. But here's the trick most people don't use. You can create location-based reminders. Imagine walking into a grocery store and your shopping list automatically pops up on your phone. Now, let me ask you, how many times have you forgotten something simple that later turned into a problem? And this is just the beginning, because the next app practically eliminates one of the biggest time wasters in modern life. 9. Instacart. Never waste time at the grocery store again. How much time do you spend every week going to the grocery store? 1 hour? 2 hours? Maybe more? Now multiply that by 52 weeks. It's terrifying. Instacart lets you order everything online and have it delivered to your door within hours. But the real power is in smart repetition. You can reorder everything with one click. That means the time spent pushing a cart disappears. Now think about this. What would you do with that extra time every single week? But wait, because the next app attacks an even bigger enemy. 8. Grammarly. Write faster and without mistakes. If you write emails, messages, or anything daily, you're wasting time reviewing. And worse, making mistakes that can cost you opportunities. Grammarly fixes everything in real time and improves your writing automatically. But here's a hack almost nobody uses. It suggests full email responses. Yes, you can reply in seconds to something that would normally take minutes. Now think, how many messages do you send every day? What if you cut that time in half? But the next app will make you question why you still type at all. 7. Otter.ai. Turn voice into text in seconds. Meetings, ideas, voice notes, they all consume ridiculous amounts of time. Otter.ai records and transcribes everything automatically. But here's the real power. It organizes and summarizes entire meetings. That means you don't even need to catch every detail, because it does it for you. Less note-taking, less rework, more focus. Now tell me, how many times have you left a meeting without remembering exactly what was decided? Exactly. But the next app eliminates something you deal with every single day. 6. LastPass. Never waste time with passwords again. How many times have you clicked forgot password? And how long did that take? Minutes. Sometimes hours. LastPass stores and autofills all your passwords instantly. But here's what changes everything. It creates strong passwords for you automatically, so you save time and boost your security. Now think, how many accounts do you have today? And how much time have you already wasted just trying to log into them? But if you think this is impressive, the next one gives you superpowers. 5. Notion. Organize your life like a CEO. Notion isn't just an app, it's basically a second brain. You can organize tasks, projects, goals, routines, everything in one place. But the real advantage is internal automation. You build systems that work for you. For example, a task can automatically become part of a project, with deadlines and priorities set instantly. Now be honest. Is your life organized? Or are you just reacting to whatever shows up? Because the next app automates something you do every single day. 4. Zapier. Automate everything without coding. This one is dangerous. Zapier connects your apps and automates repetitive tasks. Real example. When you receive an important email, it can automatically save the file, send a notification, and update a spreadsheet without you doing anything. Now imagine applying this to everything you do. How many tasks do you repeat daily? What if 80% of them just disappeared? But the next app will help you focus in a way most people never achieve. 3. Forest. Absolute focus, or you fail. You grab your phone just for a second, and suddenly 30 minutes are gone. Forest solves this in a genius way. You plant a virtual tree that grows while you stay focused. If you leave, the tree dies. Simple, psychological, and insanely effective. But here's the real point. You're training your brain for deep focus. Now think, how many hours do you lose every day to distraction? But the next app literally puts an assistant working for you. 2. ChatGPT do in minutes what takes hours. If you're not using ChatGPT yet, you're already behind. It writes, responds, creates ideas, solves problems in seconds. But the secret is how you use it. You can create scripts, answer emails, summarize huge texts, and even plan your entire day. Now, let me ask you, how many tasks are you still doing manually that could be automated? What if you had an intelligence working for you 24/7? But nothing, absolutely nothing, compares to number 1. 1. Google Calendar. Total control of your time. This is the most underestimated and the most powerful. Because in the end, everything comes down to one thing: how you use your time. Google Calendar lets you plan every minute of your day. But the real secret used by high performers is time blocking. Every task has a specific time. No indecision, no wasted time. Now think about this. If every minute of your day was planned, how much time would you stop wasting? And more importantly, who would you become with that level of control? Now you know the truth most people will never realize. Time isn't missing. It's being misused. The difference between people who are always overwhelmed and those in control comes down to the tools they use. But there's an even deeper layer, something that can multiply this effect in a shocking way, and most people completely ignore it. If you think these apps already changed your perspective, what's coming next will hit even harder. So don't miss the next video, because after it, you'll never look at your time the same way again.